The jab. The jab is a direct punch, thrown with the lead hand fully extended. While there are countless variations, I'll focus on key ones to keep things simple. Some terms may be unconventional and are only chosen to make explanations easier. Starting with the basic jab. It is boxing's fundamental tool. The arm extends by opening the elbow without flaring, the shoulder raises, and the torso rotates slightly opposite to the lead side. The fist rotates as if pouring a cup, with the thumb either horizontal or slightly downward. Think of it as a basic knife. It can almost do any job, but for a more precise and quality cut, you want to use specialized blades, like a fillet knife or a bread knife. And that's where these variations come in. The first one isn't a punch, but acts like one. The feint mimics the jab, sometimes fully, sometimes partially. It is used to bait opponents into reaction to something that isn't there, exposing openings. The garbage jab is the second variation. Thrown with little concerns for accuracy, this jab distracts opponents, occupies their vision, measures distance, and sets up follow-up attacks. The third jab is the nice jab, defined by its thumb-up position instead of a rotated fist, designed to split the high guard and target the center line. The fourth one is delivered with a lead foot step and a push from the back foot. The power jab carries more force and closes the distance quickly. It's great for applying pressure and conditioning opponents to expect heavy punishments, making them more reactive to feints. The fifth variation is defined by adding a hip-driven duck to the motion. The body jab targets the body to sap the opponent's stamina and lower their guard, and that duck helps reduce the risk of counters. The sixth is the extended jab. This one starts half extended or remains extended after throwing the punch. A key tool for a long guard. It blocks punch lanes, disrupts vision, and can be used to steer and control opponents. Moving to the screw jab. Thrown with a slight upward trajectory and the palm facing up, this jab is harder to defend due to its unusual angle. The eighth variation is the up jab. Starting from the hip, it has the same mechanics as a basic jab. It targets blind spots and baits opponents into reaction to the apparent opening from a lowered lead hand. Hybrid of a standard jab and a feint to the body, the circle jab travels in a spiral motion. It's used to confuse opponents about its targets and to push away their lead hand. Finally, our 10th jab, the gazelle jab. It is similar to the power jab but executed with a hop instead of a step. It's used to close the distance explosively and land with massive power, but it's quite risky. So the jab is a versatile tool. Master the basics first, then experiment with these variations to find what works best for any situation or opponent you face.